sis, the logo is fine, the color palette is fine, the branded palette is fine, the ideas are fine. Start the business, start the podcast, start the YouTube channel, start it, okay? We can really give ourselves analysis paralysis by over analyzing stuff. Do you know how many times Walmart has changed their logo? Target has changed their logo. Do you know how many times these major brands have changed their logo, changed their entire branding? But you know what stuck out the most? Consistency and the quality of the product. You have your consistency, your quality of product, and your marketing. That logo stuff, yes, we emotionally appeal to colors and aesthetics and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, if you start treating your business like an actual child, treat it like something that is non-negotiable and not just a side hustle, not just something that you think of at 3 a.m. at night. Because one thing about it, you clock into that job every day and have anxiety of, okay, are you doing this right? Are you doing that right? Because you don't want to get fired, because you know if you get fired, how you going to pay your bills? If you get fired, you also say, I've come this far, like I don't want to, give up and stuff. You can put so much loyalty to these companies who you can, not to be morbid, you can drop dead today, your position gonna be filled. Especially in this job market too, your position will be filled by tomorrow. You gotta stand on your own business. And that's my message for today, period. Oh, and another thing about oversaturated market. Do me a favor. Go on Amazon right now and look up pink hoodie. See how many results of the same, not similar, of the same pink hoodie you see. Go on Shein. Go on Temu. Go on Alibaba. Go on Walmart. Go on Target. Oversaturation. Nah, we're gonna get into some things. No, we're not worried about oversaturation. You don't want to sell the same shit that other people sell. That's why you think it's oversaturated. You don't want to be like other people selling this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, it's okay to sell things that are super different, but it's okay to also sell vendor items as well. Baby, that oversaturated word. You don't think someone has made $1 million off of your idea or a similar idea? Because they said that this year. They said that last year. They said that in 2022, 2021. They said, I need y'all to do something for me. I need y'all to go watch. I think it's called, I don't know what it's, but it's the Madam C.J. Walker bio picture on Netflix. And we know, like, Madam C.J. Walker, like, we learned about her in school and stuff like that. Cool. But that story really inspired me, because this is like, she was a little black woman, okay, did not have much, was working for that lady or whatever. Did she steal that lady formula? Yes, the fuck she did, okay? But at the end of the day, she was put into a position of like, I'm begging you for opportunity. I'm begging you. And you steady saying no. And actually, don't do what she did, because if you do the exact same formula, you can, go to jail. You can have legal trouble. But no, she begging for the lady for opportunity. She begging her. She said, fuck it. I'm finna get on my own platform, get on my own soapbox, because at the end of the day, one, she knew the lady product worked. Because how she know that? She stood back and she played her role of doing people hair with it, and she know the ins and out of the product. And whole time, she said, I know this product work. I know there is a gap in the market. Do you think that was the only hair pomade out at that time, though? Seriously. The hair pomade was probably, I know that they re-released Madam C.J. Walker's product, but at the time, one of the main ingredients, don't quote me on this, it was probably petroleum or lanolin. Do you think that was the only petroleum or lanolin pomade back then? No, but she believed in her product. She took it to the street. I think we're just in a time period of like, oh my, and it's for me too. Like, sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, I put this product out or this or that, and it's not, oh, we put one video out, one photo out, one little post. Oh, that shit don't become viral. Now it's a failure. Oh, now it's a bust. No. You have to be, we know this word, delusional. Because think of Madam C.J. Walker, like, she had a hating that. Well, okay. The movie, like, he was giving hater and a lot of points to her life and shit, like her nigga, like, he giving hater vibes. She trying to make some money. Yeah, he giving hater vibes. Okay, it's already like colorism and racism going on. Like today, it's such a hard time for a lot of, from ages like 18 to 30. Like, it's a really hard time to be 18 to 30 right now. Like, I know it seems like, oh, like, okay, the job market bad, there's so many natural disasters, war. So it's just like, it seems delusional to even want to be on some like entrepreneur business stuff. Like, it's really being pushed to just accept. Oh, I like how it got light outside. It seems like it's just being pushed to just accept the norm, keep your head down, and just, you know, accept what can. But no, you have to be delusional, because at the end of the day, the world gonna go good, it's gonna be bad times, good times, bad times, up, down. Stock market gonna be up, stock market gonna be down. But if you really treat your product, treat your business, treat your, whatever you're pushing, if you really be consistent with it and you don't slack on it, excuse me, you're gonna see them results every day. You clock into them people job every day, without fail, every day. What the fuck? Everybody who have perfect attendance at their job, everybody who is now, some people, it's just in people to excel whatever position they have. That's another reason you should get into entrepreneurship, because you making all the people money, whatever. You excel at your job, you know, you really, you know, care about your job and stuff like that, like, whatever. You doing all of that, but you sitting here, you got to really ask yourself at the end of the day, when you put your head down, if you ever feeling bad, like, oh, I don't have enough, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I was living like this, da da da, you have to ask yourself, did you clock in today? And we're not talking about at that job. We're not talking about at that job. We're not talking about even taking care of your kids. We're not even talking about taking care of your husband. We're not talking about none of that, because those responsibilities are a lot. But did you clock in for yourself today? Did you clock into your dreams today? Ask yourself that before you go into the, like, oh, I don't have nothing, babs. But yeah, that was that. Bye. Did you clock in today? I'm not talking about that job. I'm not talking about, you know, feeding your kids. I'm not talking about tending to your husband. I'm not talking about no housework. I'm saying, did you clock in for yourself today? Did you clock into your dreams and your goals today? I ask that because a lot of times we will end our day and be like, you know, if you're anything like me, like, sometimes my anxiety spirals at night. I don't know if I have thyroid issues or what, but sometimes we'll get to the period like, oh my God, I wish that I had more. Oh my God, I wish I was doing this, living like this, da da da. But you got to ask yourself, did you put in the work? Because we can go to these people's jobs and give our all. I've been in the workforce since I was really 15, but a legitimate job. When I say legitimate, I mean, like, I used to work for my dad's restaurant, but like, still, like, I've been working since I was 15 years old, and it be days I've worked. If the job is on Indeed, if the job is on Google, I probably have worked that job. Okay, I worked everywhere, and it'll be days I come home and be like, I am exhausted, body hurting, mentally tired, over it, and guess what? Gotta get back up and do it again. Sometimes 12-hour shifts. But then I say, like, okay, and this for you too. We can get up early. We can get dressed. We can drive 30 minutes to an hour for these other people's jobs. We can accept things that we would not accept. What is shit scared me? Okay. We can accept things that we don't usually accept for these other people's jobs. We can excel. We know, okay, yes, a paycheck is attached to it, so that is our reasoning. But if you have it in you to work hard, because it's especially people who, they don't care, even if this job is a stepping stone, they're going to go above and beyond. If that's you, I just ask you to put that towards your business. Sis or bro, they, them, she, her, all the pronouns. If you are sitting here like, okay, the logo is just not right, like my branding is not right, like it's not giving, it's not aesthetically, it's just not perfect. If that's you, okay, how old is the logo though? We've been talking about, you didn't change the logo 5 times and have not launched the business, or you didn't put the logo on the page, it's 0 to 3 posts on the page, all you didn't did is post the quote. We spend so much time scrolling, putting money in other people's pockets, scrolling, watching from the sidelines. It's not enough to just always watch from the sidelines. Sometimes you do have to watch from the sidelines a little bit, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But no, you have to understand, the brands that do well, it's not about their logo, it's not about their color scheme, it's not about their aesthetic, it's about their consistency. Walmart, Target, all of these places have had Coca-Cola. How do you think Coca-Cola has been a brand for 100 years? How do you think I've been drinking Coke? How do you think my dad been drinking Coke? And my mom? How do you think my grandparents? How do you think my great grandmother, who was born in 1911, Coca-Cola was a staple in their house just like it is in today's time? Consistency. Do you know how many scandals and all this stuff Coca-Cola didn't have? But still, consistency. You going off of, I'm not feeling very boss babe today. Oh, I'm not feeling very girl bossy today. Like, I'm not feeling like a boss. I'm not feeling it. Okay. And imagine if you go to work. I mean, some of us have our janky jobs where you look at the boss like, what you doing? But for the most part, imagine you go to work. Your boss sitting in the office, you waiting for them. It's payday too. It's payday. And you need your check. You need to talk to them about your hours. Plus, it's other people lined up. Like, you've been sitting here waiting outside their office. And he finally opened the door. You like, Mr. So-and-so, like, you know, what's up? He said, I'm sitting here scrolling TikTok because I'm just overwhelmed and I'm just not feeling it. My head hurt. My baby mama just irritated me. Like, my baby daddy irritated me. Like, I'm not feeling it. It's cool. I'ma just do it. It's cool. I'ma just, you would look at him like, is you cool? Like, are you okay? That's how you would look at him, because you're like, at the end of the day, when you sign up for this, you have the responsibility. When you have a business, you have a responsibility to it. You are the CEO. You are the marketer. You are the human resources. It's just like, we have this, like, fear of, rejection. But one thing about it, it's 2 things. I currently work in the healthcare field. It's 2 fields that's going to get you, it's going to make you know yourself. The healthcare field and the entrepreneur field. Healthcare, baby, people will talk to you any type of way. You have to know yourself. People will make you self-conscious of things, especially dealing with older population and stuff like that. You have to also become ballsy, because healthcare field, you ain't got time to do all of that. You got to think quick on your feet and be logical. Same with entrepreneurship. You got to strike. It's about, sometimes, like I said, playing it back a little bit. Investing into things slowly. But it's also about striking while the iron is hot, okay? She said, I can't take another day like this. I can't take her to sweat a little bit, because it's the sun coming out. The sun shining, okay? God's liking the message that we bring in today, okay? Like, she said, I can't take another day. At the end of the day, I'm gonna take that risk. she better on herself. Because mind you, she had a hating husband. Like, not only was the lady hating on her, society hating on her. At the end of the day, she had a hater. Imagine your partner being a hater. Some of y'all have partners that are haters. We don't like to admit it. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, not to be morbid, but when it's all said and done, we give our all to these jobs and stuff like that. We give our all to these jobs that if we unalive tomorrow, especially with the job market, so many people looking for jobs and stuff like that, we're gonna be replaced. Okay, and then also, at the end of the day, when we get too old, too sick to do stuff that we can't do, because right now we're not doing stuff just because we don't feel like it, but it's a difference of you can't do stuff because you can't do it. You can't move. You can't. Your cognition skills are depleting. We're gonna be like, ugh. Hold on, y'all. That's nasty. We're gonna be like, damn, I wish I did. And we know a thing about a wish. You hope that you could. You're fantasizing that you could do it. But what if we could change our life now? Are you gonna be a millionaire tomorrow? Probably the fuck not. Are you gonna be a millionaire next year? Shit. Who knows though? Who knows? But I just want to let you know this though. You can achieve financial stability. And it don't even have to be necessarily entrepreneurship. I'm just speaking to that because that's what I know. But it don't have to be that. It's just going higher. And if you don't feel like you're being valued at the position, my cat is just moving around. If you don't feel like you're being valued at the position that you're at now, move around. Move around. Because at the end of the day, I'm 24 years old. And it's like, I be feeling 17 because I'm just like, shit, I was 17 yesterday. No, the fuck I wasn't. I was in school. So like, let's do that. But it's like, no. Time don't just, you blink and you a different age. You let days go by saying what? Tomorrow. I'm not feeling it. Listening to these gatekeepers and stuff talking about some oversaturated. Like I said, the Madam CJ Walker, did she sell the only hair pomade? Imagine if she would have listened to the people that was doubting her. And even when she started her business, she still had challenges. The challenges really started when she had the fucking business. If we really gonna talk about it. But it's about what type of problems you want. Do you want the problems of you're at a position where you feel so stuck? Or do you want a position where like, okay, you can decide that if you're your own boss, you can decide like, okay, when I first started this company, this branding, it was, aligned with my personal values. It's not aligned with me. You can change that shit because you are the chief executive officer of it. So, yeah. I just had to bring that word. I'm talking to myself too. But it's like, time gonna go by. That's the beauty of time. It go by whether we want, like, we be thinking, oh, I can't get over this. Time go by, you be like, I don't care about this no more. But also time goes by, you see your loved ones getting older and stuff. That's a whole nother subject. But it's just like, I want to encourage you today. Go on Canva, press download on that logo. I know, because I was you. I'm still you. I'm still a budding entrepreneur. I understand. Okay, and that's why I created my platform, the Content Bag. Okay, this platform is for entrepreneurs. My goal is not just to create a podcast that could be something that you can listen to while you're doing your content. Because sometimes I'll be like, I'm doing my content, I'm like, I don't like the negative gossipy vibes. I don't like the listen to tea. I need to just feel like I'm networking with other, entrepreneurs and content creators and stuff like that. So I want to do my podcast, but also I wanted to make it where you don't have to have 10K to monetize your socials. Because I had only about 1,000 followers, and I had got a restaurant 130,000 views and yet not just they was liking it and going on, they steady talking about some, oh yeah, thank you for oh now that sun is too bright, thank you for recommending me this. That's not doing anything. Hold on, let me see. I don't know. Oh, hold on, get up close and personal. But no, oh, this irritates. I look like a honey bun. Is this irritating y'all? If it's irritating y'all, like, put y'all brightness down. But I got the restaurant 130,000 views, and I messaged them like, oh, okay, like, I sent them my engagement on the video, all of that stuff. They ain't said shit back. Now, they did comment on the video, they did repost it on TikTok type shit, but like, it's people in like my Facebook friends, every platform I posted to, it's people that went to that money, giving them money type shit, like. And I'm just like, it feels very wrong to me that you can create a beautiful cinematic video and get nothing. I mean, if you're monetized, then of course you do get you know, engagement. But if you're under 10,000, you can have a video I have a video that did 300,000 views. Like, so many videos that did like over 100,000 views, nothing. Now you can do Amazon affiliate links and stuff like that. So, but at the end of the day, I'm also trying to create a platform where I can link businesses and brands to influencers, not just under 1,000, but like people, excuse me, oh shit, just linking influencers who have the skill set with businesses. And you know, I'm not gonna speak too much on that, because if you're doing anything involving an agency or something like that, you need legal. That's another thing. Don't be involving, I'll end the video with this. Don't send people off. Don't send people off. Because at the end of the day, content, it seems like this just, oh, we're posting into this void or whatever. People see it, but they don't. But no, people see it, and you need to keep your name card good. Okay? You know how like people we see in the industry, like they've been together for like 30 years, not like couples, but just like business relationships and stuff like that. Like, I can't really even think of nobody right now. Like, I don't even want to say nobody, because the way the industry moving right now, baby, I don't want to say no motherfucking no names, because and also be careful who you link up with. But that's not a part of the video, whatever. But yeah, what the fuck, I ain't even gonna include this. So really empowering people to get in a content bag. And that's another thing. You got just like, okay, I'm bringing up Madam CJ Walker name one more time. She went out there. She was in the field. And that's the difference. Not trying to be harsh, but we all need a little tough love sometimes. Sis, the bag name may not just be you posting sometimes on TikTok and Instagram. The bag may be really out here. You really have to go to vendor pop-up. Yeah, you really have to go to vendor pop-up events and sit down and deal with that. Maybe I make $0. Maybe I make less than $0, because a lot of these vendor events have up to $250 to $300. Baby, $250 to $300, baby. I better see something. But no, sometimes it happens though. $250 to $300. And the setup, had to get some help. Maybe had to give the person who helped you a little change or whatever, and you only sold one thing. But you don't think all of these companies have dealt with that though? But everything is so glamorized nowadays. Everything is so glamorized. You think, baby, go on some people's pages. Oh, baby, you think ain't nobody ever took a L. Go on some people's pages. You think people never took a L. Never took a L. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. And I need you to know that it's a damn lie. You gonna take some L's sometimes. But you know what I say about L's? You take a L and you take another L. That's a W. Okay? Period. Alright, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Shoot, I like I said, I was talking to myself too. But please look out for my podcast. Okay, we're gonna be into some things. If I ain't worried about getting canceled on my podcast, because whoever messed with me, they messed with me, period. Okay, so thank you. Leave your thoughts, encourage somebody in the comments, period. And like what I say, Start the business. Start the business. Okay.